Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. Yes, my people, your favorite gist mama is back on stage with another latest information on what is trending on our social media platform. Yes, my people, like I said, today matter concern no other person than Maurice. And waiting exactly what we don't hear for with social media we concern Maurice and say the true in property come up for in house because say no fee pay house rent. Now the matter what we don't see where they share level with social media platform like this, so the thing don't circulate all social media platform. Now exactly what I said earlier. There are a lot of persons that have gone through a whole lot. Now, why I tell people say when God come bless you, make you get that money, no lavish that money. Remember where you been come out from. Try to see if you can fix in certain things. Just like one of our Nollywood actress made mention the other time when she got herself Nasi Sime, when she got herself her own mansion. She said when she was growing that she faced a lot of things. So her father's house where they stay that year. You know, as the roof go they leak. If rainy season come reach, everybody they carry their intestine for hand. Everybody they think, everybody they oh God, this rain, oh God, make you no soak my thing, oh God, make you no scatter my thing, you know, that kind of a thing. And she now made a resolution that if God blesses her tomorrow, the first thing where she go do now to cover that roof, now to make sure say they don't work for the papa house, make it come out standard house will be say you go just come on live, and whether you travel or maybe you go out rain fall, you know, go they shake say oh make I run go my house because one thing or the other go stop, you get. And when God blessed her, exactly what she promised herself was what she did. She was able to fix up her father's house, and not just that, bought her own mansion. So guys, what am I trying to say? All right, my people, before I go deeply into the caption I've seen on a social media platform that carries this information of our one and only Nollywood fine boy. Yes, our one and only Nollywood fine Bobo. Yes, no other person than Maurice being thrown out of his property for not paying rent. Yes, before we talk deeply on the captions that we've seen, like one or two captions or three or thereabout that I've seen on a social media platform, but I will not bring all to you because time won't permit us to do so. And few comments on this particular captions that we've seen on a social media platform. Let's quickly do the usual exercise. Click on the red button, guys, subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell so whenever we drop new updates, you'll be the first to see. For those of you joining us, we are talking about Maurice. Yes, our one and only fine Nollywood actor, the only Bobo where we say anytime he come out, all the babes, all the bannies for with social media platform, all our celebrities will be bannies, they just the crush on now. Everybody wants to be Maurice Sam's girlfriend. Everybody wants to marry Maurice. You know the matter, and I know before my mouth now 1 year. Like I said, we've had a lot of captions on our social media platform that came out to tell us about what happened to Maurice being thrown out of his property because he could not afford house rent. We know as things are expensive these days, we know as life hard these days. Say house rent save now big matter for some persons to pay, and that is why you hear somebody say they don't come on me for where I've been, they stay, they don't come on me from, they throw people things outside anyhow. Whatever might have happened then that this our boss had to be thrown out of his house, I know it can never happen now again because this is not the Maurice of yesterday that we all knew. Yes, this is not the Maurice we will now know say they don't throw him money in things out for the house when in the stay because if he pay house rent. Now Maurice can afford to pay house rent in 3, 4, 5 different locations. This is nothing but the truth. Don't be say the iPad, but I tell you as CB. On the caption here, it reads as follows: I was thrown out at night because I couldn't pay rent, Maurice. I cried a million times remembering one of the darkest moments in my life. A friend threw me out of his house in the middle of the night because I couldn't contribute to the rent. I became a field attendant to survive, but the pay wasn't enough. Life was unbearable. I had to quit. But one thing that kept me going is the passion. I started acting. I gave it everything: sleepless nights, rejections, hunger, tears, but I didn't stop. Today, the story has changed. The world knows my name. To anyone struggling today, this is your sign not to give up. Keep pushing. This is the exact caption that we've seen on a social media platform from Maurice telling us what he faced while growing up, while coming up, that he had to be thrown out of the house with his property by his friend because he could not, contribute to the rent. You get some friends where they say if you go stay with them and if they give them one thing or the other, I know it is expected of you to at least add something to the family, maybe feeding or whatever it is. But when the money is not coming, what do they expect you to do? Nothing. So he actually told us that if his friend threw him out of the house because he could not contribute to the rent and he had to go, sell fuel by the fuel stations and all that, PMS business and every other thing that he has mentioned. But one thing that kept him going was the passion he had for the acting. That was when he now went into it, and meets the rejection, the hunger, the sleepless nights, he still pulled through. A lot is going on right now, guys. A lot has been said on this particular caption. On the comment section, we hear comments like, Maurice, you are a destiny child, talented and a superstar. Carry on with your good work. Don't look back and remember the poor. Another comment here says, Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him, there is no other. Jesus is the way. Another comment here says, Lord, do not put me to shame. Another one here says, great guy, keep it up. Another one here says, sure. Another one here says, now see the transformation. Indeed, tomorrow is pregnant. Nobody knows its outcome except God Almighty. Well, guys, a lot has been said. Honestly, a lot has been said concerning this particular matter where our boss don't come out and tell us. That has to do with the matter where him been faced one time ago. But today we know, say, like I told you earlier, we know that such thing can never happen to Maurice Sam. He's not even paying rent to anybody currently. Maurice Sam is living in his own house. He's living in his own mansion. This is the truth of it. So nothing of such can ever happen again to this our boss, and to everyone out there who is actually trying to make it, who keeps pushing other to make it in life. My prayer is God blesses you, and also make your story another lesson for someone who feels he or she wants to back up, to learn from, and pull up together. So they call him the fine bobo, the ashawo bobo. You know why they call him that name? Based on say him na fine guy, and una know now say any fine guy waiting for in Hollywood industry, him na playboy. Una know the matter as they be. A lot of things that are recently happening around Maurice Sam. Yeah, a lot of things that happen around Maurice Sam, ranging from several controversies and all that. But today we'll be discussing about another massive change, another massive, how do I put it? Another massive change in the life of Maurice Sam. Maurice Sam don't come out and recount to us how he was thrown away from his house. They throw him away from where him they stay because he could not pay house rent. This is the matter where we don't hear for with social media platform. Although this information is directly not from our boss Maurice, but all the same, una know say matters with the software with social media platform. Most times they are facts, most times they can be fallacies. And like I usually tell you, this our celebrity, they don't just rise up one day say they become celebrity. No, they had also gone through a lot in life before they became who they are now. Before they start saying, I feel they count 1.something billions, 1.something trillion. They started from somewhere. They did not just jump into that particular situation. A lot is going on right now. A lot is going on. So if actually we hear something like this, I wouldn't doubt that this our boss had gone through a lot before he became a great Nollywood actor that he is right now, because he wasn't born an actor. Nobody said they just born a minister to the act movie. He wasn't born that way. He was, someone on the streets before he became who exactly he is right now, before he became this big time celebrity that a lot of ladies are crushing on, a lot of persons are looking forward to see him. Yeah, a lot of you do not know Maurice Sam, but Maurice Sam is actually one of our best Nollywood actors, one that has done great in the industry, one will be say in talent, in act, and everything about him that has to do with movie has brought about limelight to the movie industry, because he's actually a great Nollywood actor. Nobody say most times when I talk like this, I they wind them. I know they wind them. I am just telling you who exactly they are, and yes, they deserve those respects, they deserve those accolades, because easy for a person to be consistent in waiting they do for how many years now. We've seen a lot of persons that just start up something and possibly it's not paying first week, second week, they just back off. But this boss has been consistent in this industry for so long now, and we give him that respect. Most of us know where we've actually come out from. A lot of us know where we don't come out from. The poverty, the pains, the sleepless nights and all that. When God blesses you finally, remember those parts where you've been come out from. Go back and fix them, and don't just lavish the money unnecessarily on things that are not important. A lot is going on, guys. A lot is going on. We've heard a lot of things about landlord or house owners throwing their tenants from the house because of one thing or the other. Una know say this matter they rampant. It is very, very rampant. Today you go here say a person they stay for this, or tomorrow you go see say they don't come out everything through, and it's so embarrassing. It is very, very embarrassing when things like this happen. But all the same, like I told you earlier, consistency and hard working can pull you out from poverty. A lot of persons do not know this. You go to do something, you find something you can do very well. You do it first week, second week, 1 month, and it's not giving you that vibes as you expected. You now just stop and go back to the house and rest. What happens to you continuing this particular thing to see if God will really bless you at the end of the day? So Maurice Sam actually did not sit back to cry that he was being thrown out of his the house he was staying. He didn't sit back to cry and look for friends to beg money to go pay house rent. He stood up and do something with himself, and now he can stand boldly to tell you that he's a proud owner of many houses, honestly, many mansions. He can stand boldly to tell you that. A lot has been said, guys. A lot has been said. Thank you so much for staying up with me. I really appreciate your time. Please do not forget to do your usual exercise and stay tuned for my next update.